Hello, my name is Sarah Hall, and today I'll be walking you through my portfolio. My portfolio consists of a bunch of animated works, some of them traditional, some of them 2D, and some of them more stylized. And as I walk you through these, I hope I can showcase both my growth over my past couple of years here at Webster, as well as really the emergence of my style and my confidence with animation. So starting off, this first piece was done at the end of the first semester of freshman year. In the class, we animated on paper, so it was very traditional. And I think here you can see I've really gotten familiar with animation. You can see some of those principles that we were taught in the course really shining through, like the exaggeration and such. I am proud of this work. It's not the most perfect animation, but I feel like it is such a strong amount of growth from where I started off that very same semester. And I also look to this piece as kind of like a hint for the future. I think you can really see the beginning of my style starting to emerge, the more simplified characters. And I also think you can really see the emergence of my sense of humor in it with the shocked face and then the little gag that it's just a kid playing pretend. I think so. While it's not the most perfect piece, I think it holds up pretty well, and I think it's also a really fun look at what was coming ahead for me. Now, this next piece is also from my freshman year. However, it's from the beginning of the second semester, so there's not too much time in between this one and the last. But even so, I think you can really see some progress being made. Right away, I feel like the motion of the walk cycle is a lot smoother. This was from a course where we would learn how to take our animation skills onto the computer. So while this one doesn't really fully showcase those abilities yet, I think right away it showcases the solidification of those skills that were taught in the previous course. And that's why I still look at this piece as something I'm really proud of. And not just from a skill point, I think the aesthetics and the style of the video also really hold up. I think my character design for the cow character is really fun, and I think the background is very pretty and nice and gentle and calm. And I think for the most part, this piece really conveys what I wanted it to, and I would probably make it something similar like this today. My third piece is a bit farther ahead, jumping to the second year, first semester. And right away, I think you can see with the progress of that time, my skills have really grown and I'm attempting a lot more new things. This piece is very stylized, especially compared to the last one. It was a course where we're learning how to really put acting in our animation and convey character intent and motivation. More so than just simply learning the software. And I feel like that really comes through in the atmosphere of this piece. It was specifically for a Halloween themed assignment, and I feel like I managed to convey something scary and ominous very quickly. There's also some sound design going on in this piece with the background effects, and I feel like I managed to culminate that very well alongside my visuals. And I feel like it makes a very complete, fun Halloween themed piece that's scary but not terrifying. This next animation is from the second semester of my second year, and at the time I was enrolled in the course Special Topics 2.5D, and in that course what happened was basically we learned how to make rigs and how to animate rigged animation, which is essentially using a puppet rather than having to draw each and every frame. For this assignment, we had the task of using a comet we had made previously in class, and also following the guidelines of it crashing down to Earth and something emerging from it as the blob and what happens next. And so again, I think you can really see my style coming through. Again, building off that Halloween one, there's a sense of horror as the slime monster is revealed, and then there's the dramatic cut as it envelops the screen, and a mystery as we don't know what happens next. But again, I think you can see my preference for using those more stylized characteristics and having some really interesting visuals with the cut to the black with the orange and purple view. And I'm still pretty proud of this piece. I think it's fun and mysterious, and it holds up especially for being so early relatively in the course. Following the last piece, my next piece is from the same course, so same time in the year and same semester, except this time it's closer towards the end, and here the assignment was to use these sounds that the class made. It was an exploration into making sound effects, and to create some sort of story, and we could do really whatever we wanted with it. And so I decided to make something that was mysterious and creepy because I felt the class did a really good job of getting a mix of nature sounds and also those mysterious sounds. And together I put together the story of some sort of monsters in the woods, and it's a surprise reveal. And I'm pretty proud of this piece technically. I think there's some really good rigging going on with the bird. And I think the camera movements are something I'm pretty proud of. And I also think just in general, the appearance and presence of the monster is very well done. I think it's very intimidating and it moves around a lot, and I really captured the kind of atmosphere I was going for, so I'm pretty happy with that. The final piece I'd like to walk you through tonight was made the first semester of my junior year, and it is a piece I am very proud of. The assignment was to make a bumper animation of sorts for really anything we could think of, so I chose to make one for MTV, and I am very proud of this piece. I feel like it's really the culmination of a lot of my skills and knowledge. I think it also really showcases my tendency towards style. I feel like this is the most extreme style I've done, and because of that, I'm really happy with how it looks and I'm really proud of it. I think the collage effect that's going on is really unique and eye-catching. I also think the kind of humor that's going on in the story really represents what I like to do. It's very funny, it's silly, it's a little violent, but it's in a good humor way, a la kind of like the Looney Tunes cartoons, which were something I grew up with. So I think it's really fun to see my past influences combining with my newfound knowledge to make these things, and this is something I hope to make more works that look similar to this in the future, and I'm very proud of it, and I hope to use it to guide me. So that is it. That is the animations that so far make up some of my highlights in my animation journey. Of course, going forward, I hope to make a few more favorites before I graduate. But right now, I'm really proud of all the progress I've made. I feel like as you can really see through my portfolio, the way my skills and my humor and my style have all really developed and refined as I've practiced over and over. I'm really happy again with everything I've made, and I hope to go forward and, continue being inspired and continue trying new things and branching out. Right now, I'm currently learning 3D, so that opens up, a whole new world of exciting animation possibilities. So, maybe the next portfolio will have some really fun animated works in them too. But yeah, that is the end of the portfolio review, so I hope you enjoyed your time here. I hope you found the animations interesting or exciting or at least a little fun to look at. And I really hope I did convey that sense of growth through the years with the order and presentation of my works. So thank you very much for staying and watching this video and kind of going through the past with me. And I hope you have a good day. Thank you for attending this portfolio review.